Yeah, this is gonna be the last one I make on editing yourself, for righteousness. I failed to mention the reason why it's very important to edit yourself. I've been hitting around it. Uh, the basics, the basics of the basis of what I'm trying to say is this: that you attract to you what's in your mind, what's deep into your mind. Now there are thoughts that's in your mind that you don't, you overlook, you ignore, you think things, and it's so common how you think on an everyday basis that you don't believe it's affecting who you are and your actions. But the list of little bitty things that you got to check, the minute things about yourself that you got to check, habits that you done gotten yourself into that you got to check, edit. Edit means to take out, and put out what you don't want. Cut out that which you don't want of yourself, and that which can do you harm. So this is helping you control your actions. Also, this is helping you to attract to yourself positiveness, that which is positive. Now, we don't think of righteousness as being a force of nature, but it is, because honesty is a very, very important part of grooming yourself into the God consciousness. And so you got to be honest with yourself, and righteous with yourself also. So the bully, the Illuminati, the New World Order, however we want to say it, they know basic how people think psychologically, and they know basic people's weakness. They groom people to be a certain way in the school system, in the television, on the radio, through the music. They're grooming you to be a certain way, think a certain way. Most people are sheep people. That's why Jesus said, every time he talked, he would talk about his sheep, his flock. His sheep recognize his voice and all like that. Because people are sheep people. Very few people have heart. Very few people are brave to stand up against the Goliath, like David, King David, fighting the giant Goliath, and he outsmarted Goliath. So very few people are like this, which are the 144,000 people who stand on the real square, on their square. Most people say they standing on the square, but they rather go along to get along, and they don't buck the system, and they don't go against the grain. They don't rock the boat. They don't do none of that. That's most people. The average the ordinary. But the 144, they righteous. And that's what righteousness is about. It's about being brave. Or put it like this, it's about being fearless. You know, because you know who you are, and you know what you got and what you can do with what you got. Like I mentioned in the other videos, there are very few charismatic brothers that draw a lot of attention. And I know this. I know that I'm not charismatic, but I hope to draw those that are fearless. 144,000. If I look up and I see one day I see 144 views, I know you are the fearless, because we tuning in together, and you know exactly what I'm saying. And others, they're not gonna dig where I'm coming from. But the Caucasian or the Illuminati might see this, and they say, well, he don't have no charisma, so he's not going to attract. So he can say the truth, but it's not going to draw a crowd, because most people are not living in truth today. Most people don't have righteousness. They're unrighteous. They don't have morals. They don't have scruples. They walk around here horny, like horny toads. That's all they think about is sex, sex, sex. Bling, bling, bling. So I just wanted to cap this out for today. And instead of 7, it's going to be 8. Black light out.